Since 2017, the region has seen 336 separate road contracts with a total length of 6,498.75 kilometers. Out of this, 1,515.06 kilometers have been completed, representing about 23.3%. And the breakdown, we have the first table there for Department of Urban Roads. Department of Urban Roads has awarded 64 contracts. When it comes to the Ghana Highways Authority, they've also awarded 69 contracts. And then Federal Roads has the largest, which is about 203 contracts, all summing up to the figure of 336. One area people have been yearning for is the construction of interchanges in the Ashanti region. Just on the 28th of July last month, Parliament approved a loan facility of 140 million euros for the construction of the Swami interchange. Besides that, let me explain some things or give additional information. The Sofo Line interchange, which was started by former President Kufuor's regime, also had other interchanges included. One is the Bekwai Roundabout interchange. The other will be the G Roundabout overpass, which we also call interchange. So if the Sofo Line interchange project is finally completed, then it means we have an interchange at Bekwai Roundabout and also an interchange at Komfanochi Teaching Hospital Roundabout. When I took over the affairs of Ashanti region, I sat down with the captains of the road sector in the region, and we strategized. The first thing we decided to do was to fix broken bridges. The roads were not very bad, but because some bridges, major bridges, had collapsed, the diversions were too long, so we decided that let's fix first the bridges for which the cost is quite low, and then make those roads motorable. There was one facility at Fomena, which dates back from the late Kutu Champon regime, and regimes have come, regimes have gone. It has not been completed. But I can assure you that latest by the end of September, I know if everything works well, the president might be in Ashanti region for his tour, maybe in October, and it will be one of the projects that will be commissioned in the Ashanti region. So now it's 99%. There are only few things left about the landscaping, and after that, this project will be completed. People were talking so much about it, but there was challenge in the financial arrangement. The same thing applies to Kumawu. It's a similar financial arrangement for the Kumawu District Hospital. But now that the government has resolved, everything is moving on smoothly. So the Fomena Hospital, which has been on the drawing board for over 40 years or so, will be commissioned this year, God willing. Then Bekwai. This also started during Kutu Champon's regime. And there have been so many talk about this hospital. Various governments have come and gone. Some did something on them, others abandoned them completely. But I'm glad to tell you that in November 2020, the president commissioned that hospital, and that hospital is functional. Then you come to Tepa Hospital. That was another issue. Even when the president commissioned the hospital, people started saying that, yes, they commissioned the hospital is not completed. You know, sometimes when you occupy certain positions, gradually you begin to learn so many things. It was there I was informed that the commissioning of the project does not necessarily mean the next day the hospital is receiving patients. They will have to train the health staff on the new equipments, test run the equipment before they can start introducing them department by department. You don't move the whole hospital at a go, but maybe you move outpatients. Later you can move what we call maybe female ward or male ward, and then gradually the surgery, everything will move, and then until the last batch of the team is moved to that hospital. That hospital is also now functional and is receiving patients for the past 1.5 years.